and to read this and to accept this policy and all that stuff. So make sure that you check those, and I'm turning on the captions. Okay, I think I've got everything turned on. So make sure you do those. What does it say right here? Make sure you use Chrome and or Firefox. If you've got a Mac, you're going to have troubles anyway, but you can add the Chrome and Firefox on there by just going to your search bar and pulling it up and installing it on your Mac. Find your class, 111. Click on the green button, view course materials, view launch, and open. After you hit that open button and you see this right here, that means you are registered. That means you are in MyLabs Math. And at that point, you can go to the, I'm going to show it to you and send it to you. You can go to the, after you have registered, you can go to the Pearson website. Did I send y'all that yesterday, which is Tuesday? Did I send y'all that? Somebody say yes or no. I'm going to send it again. Copy and paste. And I'm going to send it. Tell me if you see it. Let somebody nod if you see it. Okay.
I see it.
Now, you can click on that, and that's your plan B. I would make it plan A and make Blackboard your plan B, because Blackboard will crash when you need it the most. Okay? Blackboard will crash when you need it the most. So I would make this plan A. All right? And you just type that in and type in your username and password. Question, gripe, complaint. Okay, hopefully some of y'all that started today can get through that. I'll go over it one more time because I know.
Tyler.
Say again.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. I'll go over it one more time because I want to make sure everybody, and like I said, I know I have a couple of people in this class that just started today. So I'm going to do it one more time. Math 111 from Blackboard. MyLabs Math. MyLabs Math. Answer any questions. Make sure you have Chrome or Firefox before you do this. Go through and type in 111, hit the green button. Hit the green button, launch. Hit the yellow button, open. And if you see MyLabs Math on the next page, MyLab Math, and you see this trig class, then that means you are registered, you are in, and at that point, you can use your Pearson website to log in after that. Okay. Now, did I show y'all the homework and the questions and help me solve this and all that? Okay, so I showed you that. For those of you that that's attending today, you need to go back and look at the first day of class. And you can do that by going to YouTube, or I'll show it to y'all in your Teams page, files. There should be a new folder now called recordings. And there is yesterday's class, which means Tuesday's class. Or you can go to, and I'm showing you both, so that way you won't have the excuse you didn't know where they were. Go to YouTube.
You have a work email.
My phone has been blowing up all morning between emails and text messages. Okay, look for Hubert McClure. And there is Hubert McClure. And click on my name and playlist. And there is Math 111, 002. It should be 012. I got to fix that. And I'll have to go through and fix that later. But there's your class. It's supposed to be 012. But full playlist, and there's the first day. God, I cover all your excuses, don't I? I'm sorry. All right, so there's that. And let me go. Any questions so far on class logistics or my lab's math? I know I got a couple of questions sent to me from homework, and that's good because I wanted y'all to do that. And I'll look at those in just a second. Anybody got any questions? Yes.
I do have a question. At least when I logged in yesterday, it didn't have any of the due dates listed beside each of the units. Will that be?
Okay, I'll go ahead and address that because you were not here first day.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I will go and I'm going to pull up and usually I do give a smart aleck answer on this question, but since you're not here first day, I'm not going to give you a smart ass answer. Okay. So go to your files.
Okay.
Page, and the file that you're looking for, it's not here. Where is it? Wait a minute. There we go. All right, your outline is right here. It's called the Math 17. I think this is it right here. And go to the bottom of the page. Bottom, there we go. And this is your outline. And for you and Miss Reynolds, this is like your Bible for the course.
Okay.
Okay. This is like at the end. Now you can, I don't fill in dates because you do 9.1 homework when I go over 9.1. I haven't started going over that yet. Now the way it works, and this is for you and Miss Reynolds, I go over 9.1. You work on 9.1, you send me questions.
Okay.
I go over questions. If I don't get questions, I go over 9.2. I go over 9.2, y'all work on the homework, you send me questions. If I get questions, I go over the questions. If I don't get questions, I go on to 9.3.
Okay.
Let's say 2 weeks from now or next week or whenever, I'm on 9.5 and I finish 9.5. I will say to the class, okay, that means we're going to have a pretest next week. And I will go through the pretest in class. And then I will sign dates on the homework as well as the test.
Okay.
Well, some of you may say, well, Hubert, I'm not finished with the homework. Well, the only homework you should be working on by that time is what? 9.5.
Right.
If you're working on 9.1 homework when I'm on 9.5, you're part of the 10% that I'm not worried about. Everybody with me? That's how I do things. So, and if you watch that first day, I'll go into it more in depth.
Okay.
All right? All right. So right now, y'all should be working on that's the ones the questions sent to me. I think there's a review section in the homework. So I'll go and show you there. So hold on, let me get there. Assignments. And here is what y'all should be working on this weekend, Miss Croxton and Miss Reynolds, because I have not covered any math yet. If I cover any math, it's going to be from questions that you give me from this unit right here.
Okay.
Okay, this will be on the first unit test. I will start when y'all stop sending me questions for the review.
Okay.
I will start 9.1. When I come in one day and I don't see any questions from the review, that's when I'm going to start on 9.1. Now, I could easily go to the course tools, grade book, and I could go and pull up homework, and I could look at y'all and the review. And right now, only four people have started the review. Okay? 4 people have started the review. Is that a good thing?
No.
Hell to the no. 12 people should be starting on the review. The only people excused is Miss Croxton and Miss Reynolds. The rest of y'all suck. You already suck already. All right? Get to work. I'm serious. You need to start on this review ASAP. The 4 people that started, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the 8 people that haven't started. I didn't say finish. I didn't say master. I said start. Please do that. All right. Now, does that kind of fill you and Miss Reynolds in? Kind of a little bit?
Yes, sir. And I was actually able to work on the algebra review already, so.
All right. So that's even worse. That means that some of you students that have been here for 2 days, the one person that was only here for 1 day are already in front of you. I'm kidding. All right. So let's get to the questions that somebody sent me. Here's my 111 folder. And I had a couple of questions sent, so I think I only got 2. So let's go over those questions. I'm looking to see if I got any more. Nope. Here's one, and let's see which one's first. Both of them are the same. See? 2 different people send me the same question. Usually when people send me questions, someone else in the classroom has that same question. And there is the proof. All right, so R3, this is in the review section, number 25. It is your homework question in the review, number 10. Now, what does that mean? In the book, if you go to the review homework session, in the book, number 3, go to number 25 in the book, it will look like this question. Or you can go to your computer right now, go into the R homework, the review homework, and go to number 10, and it will look like this question. Everybody understand that? So 25 in the book.
Yes, sir.
Number 10 online. Is this a test question? That's the first thing I tell students. Oh, hell to the yes. Anything that's a trinomial will be a test question in my class. I don't care if I'm teaching algebra, trig, or calculus. Anything that's a trinomial will be a test question. Factor the trinomial. All right, I'm going to give you a minute to work on it. Go ahead, get started. Because I know some of y'all hadn't even started the dadgum homework. So I'm going to let you get started so you can say you started the homework. Go ahead, give you a minute. I'm going to time you. I'll blow it up for you because I know there's a diva out there somewhere. There you go, diva. Mr. Shirley, where are you from? Are you at the Pendleton campus?
Yes, sir, I am.
Well, that's pretty good. I can tell from the bricks. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Y'all kind of settle down. Quit smiling so much, please. Y'all all look like y'all winged on a pickle. Y'all know that? Y'all need to smile. Smile a little bit. Come on. Y'all can do it. Boy, that's pathetic. Does math depress y'all so much that y'all can't smile when y'all doing a problem? Oh, I see a smile. I see 1. I see 2. Oh, this Tide Pod generation. Oh, now y'all are beating the Tide Pods now. Now y'all are taking milk crates and y'all are stacking them up 20 feet in the air and trying to walk on them. I'm going to quit calling y'all the Tide Pod generation and start calling y'all the dumbass generation. I'm from Generation X. Y'all are from Generation Dumbass. I just don't understand it. I'm just trying to get some kind of laugh or smile out of y'all. Mr. Nicholson, you need to settle down, please.
In my defense, I don't understand it either.
My brain hurts. That's why I'm.
Your brain
I'm so
hurts?
wild right now.
Yeah, migraine. You know, I have a migraine every once in a while. And sometimes I like getting a migraine because I'll cancel classes and I'll get in a room in my house and turn off the lights and go to sleep.
I would actually love that right now.
Well, when you have a migraine, you have to do that.
Oh yeah, no. I've had them since I was about 12 years old, pretty frequently.
When you have yours, can you tell that you're fixing to have one?
Yes, sir. I
Yeah,
get an aura
I
for
do.
about 45 minutes or so, and then the headache comes in full force.
Yep. I know when mine come, I know about 20, 30 minutes. I know, I say, oh God, here it comes. So I'm not the only one. All right. We're going to do the reverse FOIL. So 6S squared plus 11SP minus 35P squared. 1S, 6S, 2S, 3S. 2 times 3 will give you 6. 1 times 6 will give you 6. 1 times 35. 5 times 7. And 1 times 35 will give you 35. 5 times 7 will give you 35. So, 2 sets of parentheses. As a general rule, I usually go with the 2 middles. Unless this is a big, big number like 107 or 135 or 250. If it's a big number, I'll go with the outsides. But since this is not a big number in comparison with the 6 and the 35, I'm going to go with the middle. So I'm going to put a 2S here and a 3S here. Remember, your outside and inside gives you that 11. So I'm going to put a little 5 right here. And I'm going to put a little 7 right here. What's 14 and 15? 14 and 15 will not give you an 11. So I'm going to switch them. I'm going to put a 7 right here and a 5 right here. 21 and 10. Well, 21 and 10 give you a 11. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So I'm going to put my big 7 here and a big 5 here. This sign right here means the biggest number has to be positive. What's bigger, 14 or 21?
21.
So that's positive. And this means unlike. So this is negative. That's your answer. I guarantee you $1 to a donut hole. You've never seen somebody teach it like that. It works. I don't teach it. I don't teach it like that stuff that you see. That's how you do reverse FOIL. I do not pronounce anything with OIL in it because I always get a student that tells me that I do not pronounce the word correctly. I do not pronounce words with OG in it because I always get some student that tells me I'm not pronouncing it correctly. So, OIL, FOIL, that's the method we're using, the reverse FOIL. Who's got a question? Okay, I'm gonna ask, I'm not gonna try to embarrass you, but since you sent it, I can't remember who sent it. Let me see. Miss Ramey, did that help? Or sorry, Mr. Ramey, I didn't see your first name. Did that help?
Yeah, it did help. You explained it a lot better than what the book was trying to explain it.
That's because I'm fantastic. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go ahead and try another one. Let's try this one. Since Mr. Williams sent it, let's do Mr. Williams as a backup. So here's Mr. Williams, and y'all do this one. And if you can't do it, I'll write your name down and put loser beside your name, and probably you should quit school. Boy, y'all are a rough crowd. Y'all know that? Y'all are rough.
Oh, this is my fourth attempt at school, so if I can't get it this time, I think I deserve a loser next to my name, to be honest with you.
Come on, man. Have you taken this class before?
No.
Okay.
No, this is
This is your fourth try at post-secondary, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
The first time was music education, second time was nursing, third time was also nursing, and this time I'm doing general engineering technology.
Well, don't feel bad. I was trying to go to Tri-County, and I was working as a bouncer at a very bad bar, and I got shot at, and then I decided to go in the Marine Corps, and then had to take the Marine Corps to get me straightened out to where I could go to school. So I feel with you. So, Mr. Thornton, is Tupac alive or is he dead?
He's gone.
I think he's still alive. I think there's a lot of celebrities that are still alive.
I used to believe he was kind of alive, but I don't know. I mean, it's definitely a touchy subject.
I think Elvis Presley is still alive.
I think he's dead just because of the age.
Well, yeah, I think he's dead now. Yeah, I agree with you there. And it wouldn't surprise me if Michael Jackson wasn't still alive.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that being true.
Because Michael Jackson and Prince both had the money and the power to make it happen. And so did Elvis.
Yeah.
So, I could understand it.
Especially with Tupac, they say he never really had a funeral.
Yeah. So, I know one thing. I've never been famous and don't want to be famous. My 15 minutes of fame is being in Ron Rash's novels. I'm in Ron Rash's novels, and that's my 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, fame is not for me either.
I don't mind the money now. I can get the money now. That's fine. I can't stand people, being around people very much.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
That's why I like virtual classes. No, I'm just kidding. I love my students. That's one thing I love. That's why I'm still teaching. If I didn't have my students, I would have retired a long time ago. All right. So here we go. We got parentheses. We got 1 and 6. And 2 and 3. And we got 1P and 6P, 2P and 3P. Now, look at this number. This number is fairly small. So I'm going to try to go with the two middle terms. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'm going to try it. Because this reverse FOIL method is called trial and error. 5KP minus 6P squared. So I'm going to put a 1K here and a 6K here. And I'm going to put a little 1 right here and a little 6 right, a little 2 right there and a little 3 right here, because I'm going with the middles first. And I just do that in general because this number is small. Might not work, but that's what I usually do. So the outside and inside give us 12 and 3. Will 12 and 3 ever give us a 5? Yes or no?
Nope.
So I need to switch it. I need to put a 3 there and a 2 here. Will 18 and 2 ever give us a 5? Nope. So I can pretty much knock out 2 and 3 with my 2 and 3 over here. So I'm going to change this. I'm going to go to 1 and 6. So I'm going to put a 1 here and a 6 here. Will 6 and 6 ever give us a 5? Yes or no?
Nah.
Nope. And if I switch it, I get a 6 and a 1. That's 36 and 1. I think this one's prime. So this one looks like it's prime. I may be wrong, but it looks like it's prime.
I actually ended up finding the solution to that one.
Okay, well then I must have missed something. You're right. Let me keep working with it then.
Yeah.
Let me try it again. I must have missed something. Let's try it again. Let's go with 2. Oh, I didn't do, okay, I know what I didn't do. 2 and 3, 2P or 2K and 3K. There we go. I didn't do it with, I don't think I did it with the other. I might have, I can't remember. And put a 2 here and a 3 here, and that's a P. So outside and inside. 2 times 3 is 6, no. So I'm gonna put a 3 here and a 2 here. There we go. So I'm gonna put a P here and a P here because that's 3, that's 9 and 4. Well, 9 and 4 give us a 5. Yes. So I'm gonna rewrite it, 2K, 3P, 3K, and 2P. What's my biggest number? Biggest number is positive. So that means what's bigger? 4 or 9?
9.
So it's positive. What does this mean? Like or unlike? Negative means unlike, so that's going to be a negative. So that should be your answer. Sorry about that. I forgot one of the combinations. So let's go with 2K. Well, 2K plus, hold on a second. 2K plus 3P, okay. 2K plus 3P. 2K plus 3P. And 3K minus 2P. And try that. All right. And that's why we're doing the review, because some of y'all need the review. Okay? And those 2 questions were sent, so I'm going to delete those 2. And that's how this works. But I'll tell y'all a little secret. Y'all can't send me questions if you don't start the what? Go ahead and say it.
The homework.
You don't start the homework, you can't send me questions. For those 8 or 10 people that haven't even started yet, which I told you to go ahead and get started on. Okay? I didn't see any names, so I don't know who hasn't started yet. Okay? Just start on it. All right, let me get started. Since y'all are not starting, I'm going to go ahead and get you started. I'm going to go ahead and start working on some presentations for some of these classes. Let me see what time it is. I got people, let's see, class ends at what? 1:25? Somebody help me out.
12:35.
12:35, yeah, I'm sorry. So I got people
Mr.
probably.
Huber.
What?
You're good, Mr. Huber.
Yeah, that's good. Let's see, I've got it right here. The reason I'm asking is when I start seeing movement outside the door, I don't worry about it when I'm at home. 12:35, okay. So let's go to the assignments. Let's go to the algebra review. And let's look at, somebody pick a number.
7.
7.
I had some technical issues, on my laptop, but I was able to download Microsoft Teams on my phone and log in this way.
Oh my gosh, Miss Croxton, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to just quit and complain. You're not supposed to find a plan B. Gosh, what's the matter with you? All right, so here is 4 terms. Somebody tell me what we're supposed to use when you have 4 terms. You're supposed to use grouping. Now there's 2 types of grouping factoring. There's 3 by 1 and there's 2 by 2. Now I'm trying to get a review section in here with this one problem. So I'm showing you 2 ways so we can get more bang for the buck. I'm showing you the review section for this problem with the other way that you could do it. All right, that's how I do a review. When y'all don't see any questions, when I pull up a question, I give you the whole review. So you got 3n to the 4th plus 21 minus an to the 4th minus 7a. Okay? A 2 by 2 grouping, when you have lots of squares. Okay? A 3 by 1 grouping, when you do not have a lot of squares. Okay, so if I've got a lot of squares, then I'm going to think about a 2 by 2. But I do not have a lot of squares. Why? This is not a square. That's not a square. This isn't a square. Technically, this isn't a square. So I'm going to do a 2 by 2 on this one. Everybody with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I appreciate the communication, really I do. I expect, the whole class to communicate, but they're winged on a pickle, so I'll just take what I can get. So I'm going to group these 2, and I'm going to group these 2. Now I want you to factor out a common term out of both. Factor out a common term out of both of those groups. See what you get. What's in common with the first group?
3.
3. End of the 4th.
Yeah,
Nope,
end of the
3.
4th.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. What's in common with the second group? A negative A.
A.
Oh, that's 21. Okay.
These two match. Is that supposed to happen?
Yes.
Yes.
If it matches, that means you're either doing something right or the problem is supposed to happen that way.
Mm.
So now you just bring that down as n to the fourth plus 7, and then 3 minus a comes down, and you're done. That's it. Question, gripe, complaint. All right, let's try to do one more. The reason is we're going to try to do one or two more, because one thing about these students, when they're outside the door, they start breaking down the door if I don't hurry up and get out of here. So, and I have to set up this room for the next class. So I might have to, when I'm not at home, I have to think about that. So class ends at 12:25 or 12:35. I had it right here. Where is it? There it is. Class ends at 12:35, so I probably need to think about that around 12:25, because they'll start, some of y'all will start convulsing, and some of them will start like breaking down the door. So I need to stop at a, somewhat decent time. All right, so that's the answer. 3 minus a, so you type it in. No. 3 minus a. N to the fourth, N, shift up arrow to the fourth, side arrow, plus 7, parentheses. I hate. Hold on a second. I'm about ready to quit. 3 back-to-back classes and I'm about ready to quit. N to the fourth, let me fix that. Plus 3 back-to-backs, I'm ready for some moonshine. All right, 3 minus a and n to the fourth plus 7, or whatever Miss Hernandez was drinking. All right, n to the fourth plus 7. There we go. And I feel good about myself, so I don't have to put stupid stuff on my truck. There we go. That's another indicator if anybody ever, well, I haven't told you about my indicators, have I? I'm going to write a book one day, and it's going to be called When to Run, Indicators, When to Run. And it's for women. When to run in the opposite direction. Number one indicator, I'll go ahead and give you a little bit of it. Number one indicator, if you see a guy wearing sunglasses inside, that right there is future domestic violence right there. You better get the hell away from them. All right. Next, let's look at another question. Somebody pick another number. We just
11.
did 7. 11. Golly, don't be in a
7-11.
systematic pattern.
7-11.
Them just my lucky numbers.
Oh, okay.
7-11 is so.
It won't even come up, so there we go. All right, factor that one. 3, that's a good test question because it's a trinomial. Reverse FOIL, it's not a perfect square, so you can't use the shortcuts. So you got to use reverse FOIL. Say FOIL and see if you say it right.
Foil.
Foil.
Oil. Oil.
Foil.
I would like a quart of oil, please.
Foil.
None of y'all pronounce it the way I do, so I'm not going to pronounce it.
Can somebody read the problem to me? Because I'm having a hard time
No,
seeing it
Diva.
since it's on my phone.
No, I'll blow it up, Diva. Hold on, Diva. See, I told you there was a Diva in here. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My
Y'all got to
assumption,
develop a sense of humor in here. So some of y'all that don't have a sense of humor, y'all need to develop one.
I'm laughing every time.
Well, good. I'm glad that you're exercising it because life is too short to be part of this canceled bull crap culture. Okay, life is too short.
Yeah, it destroys comedy.
Yeah, thank you. You can't even be a comedian anymore and not get sued.
so I'm guessing you pronounce foil as full.
I ain't gonna say.
Like if someone wanted some tinfoil, that's how you say it. I know that's how you say it because that's how
Yep.
I say it.
Well, I'm a Georgia fan, so just think about how I pronounce D-O-G.
Dog.
I'm a Georgia fan.
Dog.
All right, so here we go. Draw my 2 cents parentheses. And that'll give me a 1 and a 30, 5 and a 6, and a Y and a Y. And I'm gonna go ahead, if you screw up Y and Y, then I don't think I'm gonna be able to help you. I mean, there's no way anybody could screw that up. And put a 5 here and a 6 here. Can 5ZY and 6ZY give us a negative 1ZY? Yes or no?
No, there needs to be a.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 and 6 can give you a negative 1. So which one has to
I
be?
didn't finish.
Okay, go ahead. What?
The 6Z needs to be 6Z minus Y.
Well, we're going to talk about that right now. Yes. Okay. So which one gives us a negative 6? We got to have a negative 6. So this is going to be negative. And what does this mean? Like or unlike? Unlike. So
Unlike.
this will be positive. And that should be your answer.
Yep.
So let's type it in and see.
Yeah.
5Z minus Y. Well, let me get there. Hold on a second. Let me bring it down a little bit. Parentheses, 5Z minus Y, close parentheses, open, I'm ready to go home. 5Z minus Y, close parentheses, open parentheses, 6Z plus Y. And we feel good about ourselves. So we don't put $10,000 worth of equipment in a $1,000 car. Another indicator. All right, let's go to another one. Have y'all seen anybody that puts, now I'm not talking about a 63 Mustang or a 69 Camaro. I'm talking about 86 Honda Accord. You know, putting $10,000 worth of audio equipment and video equipment and accessories on a Honda Accord. That don't make any sense. Next
On a
question.
Honda Civic.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, somebody pick another number besides 11. Let's pick another number.
17.
All right. All right, y'all will quit on this one. Somebody tell me why you'll quit before you even start this one.
Because I got no idea what I'm doing.
Because it's a fraction. That's what you're supposed to say.
Yeah, when I
People
originally
don't
saw
do
this,
fractions.
when I originally saw this, I didn't want to do it at all.
I tell you what, that's normal. But let me tell you how to get rid of any fraction. Always multiply through by the common denominator. So the common denominator on this one is x times x plus 8. So I'm going to multiply all the way through, and I'm going to make it red for you. I'm going to multiply the top by x times x plus 8 over 1, and I'm going to multiply the bottom by x times x plus 8 over 1. And I want y'all to do that because I know y'all can do that. You're going to see something cancel. So I'm going to let y'all do that. And we'll finish up with this one because this one's going to take just about all of our time before I have to start fixing everything. So go ahead and multiply that through with each term on the top. And then take your handy dandy red pencil and cancel out what you can cancel out. And then see what you have left. Or you could quit.
What question is this? My thing kicked me out.
This is number 65, but number 17 online. So it's number 17 online, and it's number 65 in the book, R4.
Okay,
So,
thank you.
section number 4.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I don't see your video. You didn't, something wrong with your computer, Mr. Thornton?
Oh, my video's off again?
Yeah,
Oh, crap. Wait a minute.
that's all right. Take your time. I mean, you've been here over half the class. I'm not worried about it now because I've already taken the roll. But
Can you see me now?
no, we are still not blessed with your presence, Mr. Thornton. It may be your computer. You may have to reboot it, but don't do it now.
Okay.
All right. So here we go. I'm gonna put in a baby step for y'all because y'all are special. X times x plus 8 over 1. X times x plus 8 over 1. X times x plus 8 over 1. And now I'm going to put in the problem. 1 over x plus 8 and minus 1 over x over 1 over x. Now I'm going to take my blue pen and I'm going to cancel out this guy. And I'm going to cancel out this guy. I'm going to cancel out this guy. And that's going to leave me with, what's x times 1 over 1? Well, technically you can cancel those ones out.
X.
X. There you go. Negative x plus 8. Those ones cancel. Negative x plus 8. Let's see, those ones cancel, and that left with x plus 8. Distribute this negative 1 because that's got to be distributed to get rid of those parentheses. So x minus 8 over x plus 8. And what happens to the x's? They cancel, and you're left with negative 8 over x plus 8. Now see, that wasn't hard at all. Capiche?
Capiche.
Capiche.
Got it.
Or comprende? Which one is it? Since I'm talking to more than one person, is comprende? Can't remember.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Yes, it's a comprende.
Comprende. Appreciate the interaction. No, it's not. Miss Hernandez says, oh, hell no. What is it, Miss Hernandez? Is it comprendo or comprende?
So if you're speaking to multiple people, it's comprenden.
Comprenden?
Yes.
I did not know that. Thank you. Wow, I suck. Well, I've never had a Spanish class, so, everything I've picked up, out of a Spanish class. So I just know, como se dice, marker español. In other words, how to ask something in that gum Spanish and how to ask something in English. And no comprende. All right, so that's that, and I'm going to start to shut her down. Let's look at one more problem, and I'm going to go back to the homework, and I'm going to let y'all pick one more problem if I could get to the assignment. I got to get to my cursor first. Hold on. Oh, we didn't check to see if they were right. Hold on. -8. I'm going to type in a fraction. Well, hold on. There we go. -8 over x plus 8. Fantastic. Now, that was number 19 or 17. So we're going to go down. I'm going to do number 27. I'm going to look at it first. Oh, yeah, this is a piece of cake. This is a test question. All these are great test questions. So I'm going to give you a second to do it. Come on, people. It's not hard.
Can't be simplified.
No, the cube root A.
What am I saying?
Cube root of 8. 2.
Oh, that's
What's
8.
2 times 2 times 2? Not the square root, the cube root.
It looks like a 5 on my screen.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's
All
fine.
right. Okay.
I'll get the glitches worked out on my end.
Well, you can see your screen a whole lot better than you can see my screen. Okay, when you pull up your homework.
Yeah.
Remember, this is just to get some of these people started that's had 2 days to start and hasn't started. Y'all notice I've said that several times that y'all have had 2 days and some of you hadn't started. I'm trying to make you feel really bad and hopefully you'll get started. All right, I am finished and I am going to leave the class, and y'all have a good weekend and make sure you get that review done by Tuesday. Capiche?
Capiche.
All righty.
Thank you.
Have a
Mr.
good
Hoover.
weekend.
Thank you,
All
you
right.
too.
Wonderful weekend
You
as
do
well.
the same.
I'll try if I'm sober. See y'all.
All right.